Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. How exciting. I am on two platforms live. Let me just get this YouTube situation set up a little bit better, you guys. A little bit better, hopefully. Oh boy, I'm not fully prepared, but I am working on it. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. Good morning. Good morning. TikTok is saying my viewers are live. YouTube, this is a little bit better set up. It's hard to decide which camera to look at. Good morning, Catherine. Welcome to the chat. I am live on TikTok. I am live on YouTube. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. All right. We are going to give it a minute. Good morning, Randy Joe. Welcome to the chat. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to give it a minute, but we have a really great episode prepared. Yay. Good morning. I know. I wouldn't say it's a long time coming. I would say it's a couple of days coming. But I'm so grateful for you and the idea. And I'm so grateful for Erin for the nudge yesterday. Good morning, Candace. Welcome to the chat. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. I need to remember to look at YouTube as well. I think I'll just stay looking at TikTok. I don't know. I need a better YouTube setup because this is a little bit tricky. Anyway, I'm super excited. It was so easy peasy as literally pushing the go live button on YouTube, setting up another camera. I already had in my drawer that I use for my client sessions. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know where all my people are at, but I'm going to give it another minute or two. Hello, Mystic Blue. Good morning and welcome to the chat. Good morning. I am so excited. All right, we've got some people in the house now. Good morning, Lit 1990. Good morning. Victoria is in the house. Victoria, I am live on YouTube as well. So we've got the things going on. Jessie Ray, good morning. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Birdie. We are talking today, you guys, about Wu Wei. We're talking about flowing in life. We are talking about, there's so many great things, so many exciting things. Good morning, Nurse, Tiny, Tony, TNNY. Good morning, Snowly. Welcome to the chat. Okay, let's get going because I no longer kind of have to wait for people to come in because I'm live on YouTube and this will record and upload to YouTube. So if you miss it, you just go watch it on YouTube. How amazing. By the way, if you want to catch me on YouTube ever, my YouTube handle is at I am Lindsay with Love, simply because Lindsay with Love was taken. And my actual channel is just Lindsay with Love. So you can find me there. Good morning, my friend. How are you guys feeling? For those of you that were in the Manifesting Club last night, are you vibing? Because that was a bomb session. I feel like you can't bring me down today. You cannot bring me down today. It feels so good. And I've already been inside of the Cosmic Collective today, you guys. Thank you for the follow, Anna. I've been inside of the Cosmic Collective today, already uploading more links to books, more recommendations. I am going to build that thing out. I honestly love it inside of that collective. So without further ado, once again, shout out to Catherine for suggesting that I go live on YouTube. I'm looking at the YouTube camera and TikTok. And shout out to Erin, who is also in the Manifesting Club and the Cosmic Collective as well, for giving me the little nudge yesterday. I really thought that it would take me until tomorrow to figure it out, but it took me 1 second. 1 second. I definitely feel drained from all the energy that was moving. Yeah, that's another option too, right? So that's normal, Catherine, especially when you're just like really starting to work with your energy. So allow yourself days of rest, right? That's really important when you're working with energy, to really rest. Genuinely, truly do not think about your spiritual journey at all, is what I'm saying. Give yourself those fun days off because at the beginning it can be kind of challenging and a little bit exhausting. Good morning, Julio. Good morning, Anna. Thank you for the follow. Say hello in the chat. Hello, Lola. Hello, Wendy. Welcome back to the chat. It's nice to see your face or your name here. All right, you guys, let's get into it. It is going to be jam-packed this morning, and I have lots to talk about. So we think about the healing journey. And yesterday we were talking about picking the theory that works best for you to stand in your faith and your empowerment, right? You slept so good last night. So much happening in the world today. Jessa, what is happening in the world today? This is my news. I create my reality, so I don't even turn on the news. I don't know what's happening in the world. I know what's happening in my world, and I'm living my best life because now I'm on TikTok and YouTube. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. All right, so the journey starts as a healing journey, right? We realize that some area of our life we're not really fully happy, we're not fulfilled, maybe we're actually physically ill. And then at some point in the journey, it starts to turn into a self-love journey. of like, I know all these things in the past happened to me, and some of them were really, really, really awful, and they really tore me up. But I'm going to love myself anyway, and I'm going to really start to love myself for all the parts of me, right? And then from there, it really turns into this journey of truth seeking. What is the actual truth of our reality? Is my reality the same as your reality? Right? The floodgates are opening. Yeah, it's a good day. Oh, in a good way. Okay, amazing, Jessa. I love that. Thanks for sharing. Aries Angel, thank you for the follow. Hello, Melvin. Welcome to the chat. By the way, you guys, I am now recording on YouTube as well. So if you miss any portions of the live or want to go back, you can find me on YouTube at Lindsay with Love. My actual handle is at I am Lindsay with Love. I am Lindsay with Love. Okay, so I have some notes down here, which is why I'm looking down at my computer. So then you start seeking truth. And what is seeking truth other than allowing yourself to release things that are literally not true for you? You start releasing the limiting beliefs. You start breaking free from the box and the mold, right? Good morning, Chef Leah. Welcome to the chat. You're new here. Welcome. Thank you. Thanks for joining us and saying good morning. And you start to release these ideas and beliefs that do not align with not only your subjective truth, because we all have a subjective truth, right? But your objective truths as well. So we release the limiting ideas and the beliefs that are holding us back, right? I really think about like doctor's diagnosis, and I think Western medicine is very important. I think emergency medicine is very important. All those things. I'm not dissing on the medical field by any means, but I think about like, say if you were to get a diagnosis and then they're rattling off all the symptoms and you're like, but that just doesn't resonate with me. But because a doctor's telling you, you might accept it as your truth, right? And so start seeking out your own truth. What is your truth? And allow it to shine, right? Because that's how you stand in your authenticity. Yes, Blas2713, I am so grateful that the sun rose just for me, and the sun rose just for you too. I'm so grateful for that, because it means that today is a new day, new energy. Tomorrow is already done and gone, doesn't even exist. And you get to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, choose your best reality right now, right now. You're alive, you're aware, you're likely aware if you're listening to me, right? I've been on the journey for 5+ years now. I think there's so many things to be grateful for. The birds and the trees, maybe you hear birds chirping, maybe you can see the grass outside. Yeah, your feet hit the floor. Amen to that, my friend, right? Chef Leah, thank you for the comment here. Thanks for interacting. You're new and you're bold and brave, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let's keep going. So when you start to seek your truth, what you start to do is really use your intuition, right? You cultivate your own discernment. And we're not going to get into the macroeconomics of the world today, but you guys know that using your intuition and your discernment is very vital nowadays, especially now, right? Why? Well, there's people that use words in different ways. They try to change things to make them softer or sound more aggressive, right? Just in the way they use words, number one. Number two, we have AI and all these different technologies. It's hard to even believe sometimes if what you're seeing is actually real, and you're seeing it with your physical eyes and you're like, is that real? And so cultivating your alignment, channeling and connecting yourself to source, God, universe, creator, love, whatever you like to call it, is your choice. When you do that, life becomes easier and less confusing because you know your truth. You know your truth. And when you don't know, you can close your eyes and block out the sensory and ask yourself, ask your higher self, ask God, source, universe, creator, what is the truth today? What is the actual truth? And sit with it. And the subtle bodies, the subtle energies within your being, because now you're so wildly connected to your own energy, will tell you, right? Let me catch up to the comments. What a day, you guys. I'm so happy. I think I'm going to have to figure out the setup though, because I'm looking way up here. My other camera is kind of lower. So for those watching the YouTube replay, it's going to be kind of annoying to watch me never look at you. It's going to be maybe annoying, or maybe you don't even watch the YouTube videos. I usually don't even watch the video. I usually just listen to the person talking anyway. All right, let's see what's going on. Chef Leah thinks, I always say I'm grateful. Okay. Oh, I don't have too many comments to catch up on. She said, I'm going through a tough time right now. I needed to hear this. Well, you know what happens, Chef Leah? This is what happens all the time. Somebody new comes into the chat, and I love it, by the way, and they leave a comment like that. It's like, you found me today because you needed some sort of confirmation for your life. And I'm grateful. I truly am, because I've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations in my life. And I'm very grateful that I can be a voice or a confirmation for those of you that need it. I really am. I honestly believe like I was just given the greatest gift, right? It feels so good. Blah 2713 says, I feel like I've been through a major life change. I know my truth. It's hard people not understand. Yeah, blah, I totally get it, right? If you are transcending and awakening and going into a new reality, you're vibing up here and your friends are still vibing down here, and there's a disconnect, right? And that's okay. You can shine your light and help others, right? But we don't have to preach, and we don't have to go knocking on people's doors and saying, this is the reality and this is not. We just allow people to unfold as they may. Because you are so unique in your energy that nobody has your energy, not a single soul. It's like your fingerprint or like a dog's snout, right? Nobody has your energy. And so you are on your own experience. You are on your own journey. It can be lonely. It can be a little bit confusing. If you feel that way, I've opened a community of spiritual beings where I post monthly spiritual lessons. I do monthly spiritual chats on Zoom so we can all interact together. And it just opened a couple of days ago. We've got a handful of people inside. I'm so grateful for that. Tons of resources inside. So if you do feel lonely or confused, you may want to consider joining. It's the first link when you go into my bio. Oh, thanks, Chef Leah. I'm glad that you finally have decided to chat with me. Yeah, Catherine. Good morning, Rebecca. I missed you saying good morning. Catherine, yeah, we were talking last night in the Manifesting Club about how people found me, and it seems that it's kind of just, it's been a beautiful, it's my journey too, right? So it's a beautiful unfolding of people that might need some encouragement or motivation or some compassion or empathy, right? I remind myself every day that my why is to raise the frequency of the planet. So if I can say words to you that resonate in a way that unlocks something in your soul, ignites something in your soul, I'm happy. I'm happy. One person a day and I'm happy. Hundreds of people a day and I'm happy too. Either way. All right. Thank you for the follow. Hold on one second, you guys. This always happens. I need to figure out the settings. Thank you for the follow, Blah. Good morning, Samantha. We missed you last night, but I hope to see you on Friday. Oh, Blah, yeah, I understand. I've been with my husband since I was a teenager for 17 years, not 70. Oh, wow. It's hard. He isn't growing with me. Well, what happens, Blah, and we'll do a quick lesson again on resonance for those that are new here, and then I'll continue on kind of with the chat that we've got going on. What happens when you raise your frequency is your energy starts to vibrate faster. The cells in your being start to go fast, 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 fast. And so the frequency raises, right? And so think about when you were in high school or maybe college or whenever, maybe you watched a show on it or something, but the professor brings out tuning forks and the professor hits one tuning fork, ding, and because it's vibrating fast enough, it creates a sound, ding. And then the professor brings in another tuning fork that has not been hit, but because this one is vibrating so fast, the energy is so strong, the energy is going to always want to rise up to meet the highest vibrational energy. And so this tuning fork starts to go ding too. And now both of them are at the same frequency, vibing out together, right? So it's cool when they teach you about tuning forks in high school, but what they forget to tell you after that is you are a tuning fork. Why wouldn't they finish the sentence, right? By the way, if you're new here, I hold my chest because I'm trying my best to speak out of my heart instead of my throat. And it has been quite a journey over the last week and a half. And sometimes I still go to my throat, get excited, especially today because I'm on YouTube and that was like a whole thing for me. Not that I was afraid to go on YouTube, I just never set it up. So that's a whole thing. Anyway, so what they forget to tell you then is that you are a tuning fork. And as you raise your frequency, people are going to meet you where you're at and join you in this journey. They're going to, because they're going to see you change. They're going to see you growing, not changing, growing, growing, because that's a very positive energy, growing, evolving, soul's evolution, and they're going to be inspired by you. You don't actually really have to say much to them. You just have to show up as your authentic self in your highest empowerment, your fullest expression. And they're going to say, wow, that is awesome. You've really grown. Your life is totally, totally grown. Look at all the abundance you're experiencing. Now, the interesting part about the tuning fork example is that the tuning fork is always going to meet the highest frequency. But we are human and spiritual beings, which means we have free will and we get to use our own mind to decide. We have choice. And some people are going to choose to be inspired by you, and other people are going to choose to feel very uncomfortable because of you. And they're going to choose to stick with their ego and seek their comfort, even if it means they're not living their best reality, because they would prefer that, the comfort of knowing every day what's going to happen, rather than rise up with you. And the best advice I can give you is to stand in your highest frequency every day. It doesn't mean you have to talk to your partner every day about your spiritual journey. It doesn't mean you have to share every little best thing that's going on in your life. But I promise you that it's very likely that if you stand in your highest frequency, especially after that long of a relationship, they'll probably meet you where you are. My partner was like, I don't really know about the spiritual journey, but I fully support you in what you're doing with your life. And now he talks to me about manifesting. He'll send me when it's 3:33 and he sees the clock, right? And it's small things, but nonetheless, he's become more and more aware. And he just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago and sent me a beautiful text at work the next day, kind of after he had reflected over the weekend. And he's like, you know, ever since I met you, I feel like my whole life has healed, like everything is headed in the right direction. And I'm not going to take any accountability for that. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I did that. It's more so like, I'm so proud of you that you stepped into your highest empowerment, right? Let me catch up. Holy cow in the comments. You know, you guys, I have a whole broadcast to do today, but I'm also open to free flowing. I love a good collaboration. So let's see what's going on. All right. Thank you for the follow, One Cheeky Chick. Thank you. Thank you. Samantha says, good morning to Catherine. Catherine says, missed yesterday. Oh, went overtime at work. That's okay, Samantha. Hopefully Friday. I hope so. Because Friday will start at 10. So hopefully you'll still be around. Dory says they have found 3 levels of energy in the collider above our cellular level. Yeah, science is finally catching up. Let me read the comments. I've promised myself I'll read the comments and then I'll respond. So let me do that. Let me actually do that. Thank you for the follow, Rebecca. Yep, we are all the source. You know, sometimes One Cheeky Chick, we do have to kind of, One Cheeky Chick says my partner was an avoidant, couldn't meet me at my level, shame, I saw their soul's potential. Right. Well, that's why they always say it's important to like fall in love with the moment, the person, like right now, even though we see the potential, right? Because I can see potential in anyone. I can look at somebody and I know exactly like, you have the power within you and let me help you bring it out. But yeah, unfortunately, we always, you know, some people desire not to, some people are so very asleep. And we don't have control over anybody else. We only get to control ourselves, right? Our reactions, our forward momentum, our thoughts, our speech, our alignment. If you could get into full alignment, you win. You literally win at life. I can say it because I used to be so out of alignment and my life was crap. And I laugh about it now, but at the time it felt like a never-ending cycle of crap. Jealous, insecure, lacking confidence, overweight, eating really unhealthily, spending every night out drinking, just a mess, a hot mess. Working in jobs I hated, trying to build a business that was misaligned, to now finding my energetic alignment, living out my soul's purpose, you know, sharing my truth, standing in my authenticity, and really ultimately my biggest why is to raise the frequency of the planet, whether it's in these lives with you or my one-on-one clients or group coaching, whatever it looks like. Blah, yes, I do one-on-one sessions. I do one-on-one energy healing sessions. And I also do one-on-one Ask Your Higher Self sessions where we will connect and I will channel your higher self for you if you have questions or you need clarity around a topic. both of those, the Ask Your Higher Self is in my bio, in my link tree. Like when you click in my bio on the link, it'll take you to a bunch of links. Otherwise, you can see all of my products and services at lindsaywithlove.com. So Lindsay with an A with love.com. Mallory, good morning. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for sharing the live, Angel, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Erin's in the chat. Thank you for the follow, Angel. Greetings, folks. Sweetgrass, welcome. Do I start at 9? I start at 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Caramel Frap, welcome back, by the way. I love when science meets spirituality. It really is amazing to see. It's starting, right? It's starting. Scientists are really starting. I love the research around the Heart Math Institute. It's an institute in, I want to say, California somewhere. And they're studying the heart and the energy of the heart, you guys. It's powerful. Let's stop calling it woo-woo hippy-dippy, because that's not what it is. The only people that call it that are the people that don't take time to meditate, that don't take time to learn about themselves and the power within. Those are the people that just want to read the book, right? We're actually doing the work. We're experimenting on ourselves. We are a creative experiment. So release the pressure of all the things and view your life as a creative experiment. If I make this choice, what might happen? If I make this choice, what might happen? Can I make this choice consistently enough to really expand and grow into a greater, stronger soul? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. All right, let's keep going. Heart Math Institute. Heart and then math, like numbers. I have a math degree, by the way, so I really vibe with that. Heart Math Institute. It's love. Mallory, welcome to the chat. Aaron, VIP in the chat. Thank you so much, friend. I'll join your group and I get paid in a month. That's amazing, blah. What is your name, actually, by the way? Blah. I don't want to say blah, but it's okay. Keep it how it is if that resonates for you. All right, we've got Eve. My heart is happy. Mallory, girl, last night was amazing. For those of you that are curious about what we're talking about, we have some Manifesting Club members in the chat right now, and we come together twice a month to manifest. And when I say the energy is energying, it's powerful. The group is closed right now because we're in the middle of sessions this week. But if you are interested in joining the Manifesting Club, it is only $11 a month. It's a subscription. It's like getting a membership at Planet Fitness, right? Going to the gym, except for you're coming to manifest with us. And if you are curious about that, the doors will reopen in August. Follow me because I will tell you about it all day, every day when they reopen. So I want to make sure that you see my story or you see my live. So follow me if you're interested in that, because it is very reasonable. And the group is 20 people of power. So imagine if 10 more of you joined, 30 people of energetic power. We're about to create our best reality. So don't miss out if you're interested. Don't miss out. All right. All right. Good morning, Allie. Yay. Hello, all. Victoria's in the chat. Allie's in the Manifesting Club. Victoria's in the Manifesting Club. Samantha's in the Manifesting Club. Oh my gosh, we are killing it. I recently stopped referring it to, yeah. So I want to talk about that. Kristen, what's Kristen saying? I'm missing some things here. Uh-oh. Oh, your name is Kristen, blah. Okay. Thank you, Kristen. That's helpful. If you'd like me to call you blah, I will, but I think I'd like to call you Kristen. Yeah, Catherine Mallory's authentic self is coming out, and she is coming out blazing, and I love it. I'm here for it. Okay, so let's get back to kind of the context today. We need to really work then on having experiences that are meant for us, right? So when we seek our truth, what's going to happen is we are going to be shown experiences, whether they feel like challenges or they feel like wins. We are going to be shown experiences. Thank you, Mallory, for the lightning bolts that are meant just for you. Thank you, Erin. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Mallory, for the lightning bolts. You're so sweet. And I'm grateful you found us too, Kristen. You didn't just find me, by the way. You found a powerful group of people in the chat, because this is how it is every morning, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, always. We're not playing. We have all decided inside of the chat that we are going to win at creating our lives. We're done playing on the sidelines. We have put ourselves in as the MVP of the game, and we are going to learn how to play on the energetic field, because we know that when we know how to play on the energetic field, thank you, Erin, we bring our manifestations down to earth much faster. And that's the key to winning the energetic game of life. That is the key. Thank you for sharing the live. We're winners in here. Yeah. And everybody, the whole world, we all have the potential, right? It's just a matter of, are you going to step up and play, or are you going to kind of continue to just follow the rules of the programming, so to speak, right? Hello, Layla. Welcome to the chat. I hope that's how you say your name. All right, so remember then that your own experiences are meant specifically for you. Thank you, Erin, so much. And professional surfers, no big deal. Amen to that, Mallory. We are. And we are going to set the wave in about 30 minutes. I can't wait. I have to go. Okay, Kristen, you're welcome. Enjoy your day. Catch a wave. We're going to set an energetic wave later, so ride it, right? Feel the high vibes and ride the wave. Thank you for the lightning bolts, Erin. You're so sweet, always. It was so nice to meet you, by the way, last night for the first time. I love to see the faces, right? I love to connect. Okay, so have a great day. Kristen, have a great day. All right, so remember then your journeys and experiences are yours and mine are mine. And so neither one is neither right or wrong, right? We're talking about finding your inner truth, whether it's subjective and objective truth, right? It's the perception and the objective reality. So align with that truth, recognizing that your journey is yours, mine is mine, your experiences are specific for you. You are receiving experiences in life that are meant to help you evolve in your soul. When you look at it that way, it's like, okay, a challenge has turned into an opportunity for expansion, right? Bye, Chef Leah. Have a great day. Have a great day. Hope to see you back here soon. The tide is rising. I love that, Victoria. Yes. It was so good to meet all of you. Amazing. Yes, I had a great time too. Every time we go on those, my sister was like, she texted me, she's like, sis, I missed it. And I was like, it's okay, it's all good. She's like, no, but I really wanted to be there. And I was like, it's okay, sister. Like, and she's like, no, but you don't understand. And I was like, well, mark your calendar. You know, I'm not the boss of you, right? Okay, so no experience. My experience is no better than yours, right? And I don't wish most of my experiences that have really caused growth for me, my catalyst experiences, which are those perceived challenges, I don't really wish any of them upon anybody because they were really hard. However, I know that they helped me become me today, right? And me today, by the way, and you today is a manifestation from maybe a week ago or a day ago or from last night ago, right? Last night ago for those in the club. So allowing yourself to really advance and allowing yourself, after you've healed, after you've connected with complete self-love for you, which likely some of you, and I'm guessing most of you, are in that stage of, I'm learning how to heal, I'm fully accepting myself, the good, the bad, the ugly, right? Which all of it is really good. It's just perception. And then we go into the truth seeking. What is actually real? Are we in a simulation? Are we in a matrix? If we're all one, why would I be mean to the person that was just talking to me? Is kindness really the way, right? All these things we start to think about. The energy was powerful. So how do you guys feel about that? Do you feel good knowing that your journey is yours alone, but also knowing that your journey is, and your challenges specifically, by the way, your challenges are meant to help you grow? Can you flip the perspective to say, this isn't actually a challenge today. This is an opportunity for me to boss up and be an even better version of myself. Because we're gonna kind of move into this idea of Wu Wei. We have about 25 minutes left, so I'm gonna get as much covered as I can. We can pick up the conversation again tomorrow. But there's an idea called Wu Wei, and I would really love to talk about it because it kind of coincides with the striving versus manifesting we were talking about a couple of days ago with Erin, right, in the career fields. And it's all about living very effortlessly in your life. I think it makes the challenging times easier in a way. Yeah, well, for certain, right? Because we're allowing ourselves grace to say, okay, rather than feeling overwhelmed and anxious about this current challenge that I'm perceiving as a challenge, I could choose to perceive it as an opportunity. It takes away the anxiety, it takes away the overwhelm, and it puts you in a mindset of, how am I going to grow from this? What am I learning from this? And then imagine now I get to celebrate after I've learned. Don't forget to celebrate your wins, you guys. After I've learned this lesson, this challenging moment in my life, I get to celebrate that I overcame it. That's the exciting part. Yeah, really good bump. There you go, Victoria. Wu Wei, yeah. So it's actually, that's how it sounds. It's spelled W, if in case you're interested, right, to look it up. It's W-U space W-E-I. So let's get into it. Let's see. Let me catch up on the comments. Catherine says, change my thoughts. I see everything as a lesson now. My choices aren't mistakes, but new ways to learn. Amen to that. I love that perspective. It's all perspective shifting, you guys. You're going to perspective shift. And all of a sudden, you're going to be like, why did I ever even have that perception before or perspective before? But it's okay. Allow yourself the grace, right? We're always all learning and growing. So it's okay. Lifelong learners, amen, with the glasses, amen. Hello, Tamara. Okay, so let's go into this idea of Wu Wei. So I was listening to, in true Lindsay fashion, Brian Scott, Reality Revolution. I just needed to get some steps in, you guys. And when I do my steps, I like to listen to YouTube. I'm not a podcast. I don't go finding podcasts. I'm not on the podcast scene, but I just go onto YouTube. It's the same concept, right? So yes, exactly, Rebecca, changing the narrative. So I was on Brian's page, Reality Revolution, Brian Scott, and I just clicked one that says the art of not trying. I was like, well, this sounds exactly like we've been talking about. Following your intuition, connecting with your source energy, not overthinking every next step you're going to take, and just flowing, going with the flow, quite literally, of the day. And yeah, that's exactly what it's about. So I'm going to explain to you kind of this idea of Wu Wei and how we can bring it into our reality. The best teachers are always a student. Well, yeah, recognizing that we're always both, right? You can teach anything that you've already learned, and you can also continuously learn. I thought you made up that phrase. Mallory, no, I actually didn't. So it comes, thank you for the follow, Amber's Holistic Health. Thank you for the follow. I couldn't remember his name. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, Brian Scott, Aaron. And by the way, in the resources tab inside the collective, I've just added a ton of information, book recommendations, YouTube recommendations, product recommendations to live a non-toxic lifestyle, a bunch. I'm just going to keep adding as it comes to my mind or I think about it. You guys, I've read so many books, right? So as I do that, and I'm linking them too. So if you go onto Amazon and you purchase, I will get a small commission, but also no obligation, right? Purchase how you want to purchase, if you want to purchase, right? Okay, so Wu Wei is from the Taoist religion used loosely because it's really Taoism, or it's also called Taoism. It's a Chinese religion that really combines philosophy with religion. So kind of back in the day when it was like astrology was like, it was like science and religion, right? And we've gotten way towards the science side, and then probably we'll pendulum swing back to the religion side. But I would like to just stay in the middle and take both the objective and the subjective. And I would like to puzzle piece it to what works best for my reality and what works best for my journey at the moment, right? Because you're always going to be learning something new, and you're going to be learning it when it's time for you on your journey. So if it doesn't resonate, it's probably not time for you to know it on your journey. That's all. All right, Samantha, have a great day. You're welcome. Enjoy your day. Good luck at work. Again, I hope it's going well. Hello, Robin. Welcome to the chat. Hello, I live life my way. Welcome to the chat. Hi, La. Welcome to the chat. All right, so the Wu Wei is really just, if you can think about it like this, going with the flow. It's an effortless way. Hello, Luna Loves Ghosts. Welcome back to the chat. Thanks for coming back. An effortless way of living, the art of not trying. Okay, so let's bring it down to how can we understand this a little bit better? And Ellie says, bye, Samantha. Thank you for the follow, Bridget from E11C. Thank you for the follow. How can we bring this down into our reality to understand it a little bit better? And the first example he gives is a river flowing. And so does the river flows with the natural path of the earth. Sometimes the river carves through rocks and sometimes it goes around the boulder. But the river is not thinking about which way to go. The river is just following the path of least resistance. And so if you could just close your eyes, Tachi says, manifesting wealth and manifesting love, relationship, please. Thank you for the follow. We can send some energy to you in a minute, but right now we are chatting. All right. If you're interested, you can join the Cosmic Collective. It's a spiritual collective, or you could join the Manifesting Club when doors open again in August. Hello, Gabby. Welcome to the chat. It was nice to meet you yesterday and see your face. All right. So we close our eyes and we think about a river, right? And we just imagine ourselves as the river. You would start and you'd wake up as your eyes open in the morning, and you would get out of your bed, and maybe you make the bed, or maybe you come live on TikTok like me. But then after you flow with the day and you make the bed, you wash the dishes that are left over from the night before, perhaps, or the coffee cup from this morning, recognizing that the energy and the flow is very important to your overall day. So maybe you organize your office or your desk, you get things set up for success. And then you're working through the day and you feel stumped and you start to spin and become overwhelmed and anxious at the computer. But you power through. Oh, wait, scratch that. We're a river that's flowing. So we get up and we take a few steps. Maybe we get a drink of water. Maybe we walk around the building, our corporate building, or we get some steps in at the house. Maybe we stop and listen to our favorite music for a second and we feel better all of a sudden. Like our mind is clear again, and we go back to the computer and we work a little bit more, and the day carries on and on and on. So channel yourself as a river. Become the river, you guys. Hi, Gabby. Become the river. Thank you for all the likes, Erin, and the lightning bolts, by the way, and Mallory for the lightning bolts. It is the aligning of ourselves to the natural flow of life. And I can almost guarantee, whether you've done any energy work or not, you know when you are feeling good in the day, and you know when you feel like crap in the day. I can almost guarantee it. Everybody is in touch with I feel good and I feel bad. So the moments that start to feel bad, can we shift the energy? Can we shift the focus? If not just even for 30 seconds with a few deep breaths, even in the middle of a meeting, I'm taking deep breaths now. My eyes are open. I appear to be paying attention, right? Can we do that for ourselves? The answer, yes, of course. So we decide to, instead of fight against any sort of challenges, we work with them. I had a challenge the other day with connecting all of my Teachable. It was on, and then it was off, and then it was on, and then it was off. And then rather being so frustrated, I just said, okay, well, figure it out and turn it back on. You did it once before. You know how to do it, right? It's a very small example. It could be a challenge as much as I dropped my coffee mug all over the floor and the thing cracked, and now I'm late for work. That's a challenge. You're late for work. Now you're annoyed. You better probably clean up your outfit, clean up the floor, clean up the coffee. But rather than working against the challenge, perhaps the reason the coffee fell out of your hand in the first place was because there was an accident that could have caused you to be right in the middle of the scene. And that's a very dramatic example, but recognizing that sometimes things aren't actually just challenges. They're just, it is what it is, right? And allowing it to be what it is, allowing it to be. So for those of you that are interested, so nice to see you all. Same, Gabby. It was so nice to see your face and really meet you for the first time. I really enjoyed it. It was a great, great energy session. Okay, so for those of you that are a little bit interested in this idea, a lot of the times I think that we build our molehills to mountains, right? You turn a molehill into a mountain, right? Which is, I have a little bit of a problem and I'm going to blow it up to make it the biggest problem, which causes analysis paralysis. It causes me to be fully stuck in life. It causes me not to know how to move forward. Well, can we like reframe that and be like, maybe we're just self-sabotaging in some weird way? And why would we want to do that to ourselves? If you're interested in learning about that, because I read a brilliant book. It's called The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. The Mountain Is You. It's all about taking your self-sabotage and turning it into self-mastery. Recognizing those moments where maybe you're holding yourself back or creating problems bigger than they're meant to be because of the ego or a fear or whatever. Really unlocking the power, right? Unlocking your power. Yeah, exactly. Wu Wei. Erin, it is in the resources tab as well. So inside of the Cosmic Collective, but it's called The Mountain Is You if you want to get it before going into that space. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Luna. Well, confirmation for you, Luna loves ghosts, right? Confirmation. Getting ourselves to be still enough to remember that in the moment, though, is hard. Yep. I know that. It's a concentrated awareness, right? It's an awareness. So as you practice your awareness, Erin, and those that are listening, as you practice your awareness by observing yourself when you're moving through tasks in the day, becoming very present, you observe yourself, you become present. So if I were to observe myself right now, I'm fully present in the moment because I'm watching myself from above, right? Or listening to music, that's my favorite one, listening to music and picking out just the drums or just the guitar or just the triangle or tambourine or whatever. So by learning to let go, by following this idea of Wu Wei, by learning to let go and by learning to stop forcing outcomes and by learning to release control of the variables, this is when you actually tap into the wisdom. So maybe that's more enticing for you. It's like, forgive the person, if not only to collect more abundance, right? If we don't forgive, we don't get our abundance, or we stop some of our abundance from flowing to us. If you were to release the control, you would get to tap into source energy a lot easier, a lot easier. And remember, you guys, this is an important thing to remember, is you're not disconnected from source energy. Source energy is not right here in the air. Source energy is here. It's through me. It's around me. It's in this chair. It's everywhere. And I think it's the disconnect sometimes that we're separate from this power. But in reality, it's yours for the taking, right? Good morning, Bex. Good morning. Yeah, the lesson is the surrender. And it's challenging to surrender, I know. I've worked for a long time on surrendering, so I know it's challenging. So it's combining this flow of life with the trust and the faith, which we've been talking about faith and trust for a long time now, that this wildly intelligent, extremely loving, and super wise. So intelligence and wisdom are two different things, right? Extremely wise, all-knowing energy is always available to you. So could you release a little bit of control, recognizing that this energy is waiting for you and really waiting to hold you? I'm preaching this morning. Oh geez. Oh geez. It's a combination of, good morning, Bex. It's a combination of channeling and good morning, Alexander. Welcome to the chat. Good morning, Majority Rules. Welcome to the chat. Erin, thank you for the lightning bolts. You guys are so sweet to me always. Yeah, allow yourself this idea and practice it just today. I'm offering to you just one day of practice. Just challenge yourself. Be the river. If I was a river, would I get mad when I get the email from my boss, or would I just like maybe close it and take a few deep breaths and then respond when I have the emotional capacity to do so? If I was a river and my toddler spilled milk in the back of the car on a hot summer day, would I slam on the brakes and scream, or would I drive to the nearest car wash and start cleaning the carpet? Right? What would I do? Good morning. How do we log into the meeting tomorrow? Maggie, you should receive information via email with all the login information. And I double checked that everybody is on the list, so should be good to go. Make sure to check your email, and I would look now, Maggie, and make sure you're receiving emails from me, Lindsay with Love. Look in your junk folder, your spam folder, look everywhere. Yeah. And if you have any issues, email me, okay? Lindsay@lindsaywithlove.com. But you should be good to go. You'll receive an email today, and you'll also receive an email an hour before we start tomorrow. All right, cool. Recognizing, you guys, that when you find alignment, you actually become way more productive. You release the resistance to the creativity that's swelling up inside of you, and it actually starts to really flow. And that's when the ideas come. That's when the opportunity comes. That's when fulfillment comes. That's when ease of life begins to unfold for you. I think I annoy people when I say I always have a good day. I think it's quite annoying. I understand that. But I've worked very hard to always have a good day. So I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to appease somebody that is upset by that, right? I say it because it's true. And I also say it to inspire you to always have a great day, even when things are not going the way I want them to. Even when I break a nail that really bothers me, but I don't let it ruin my day. Before, 2 years ago, Lindsay, yes. This Lindsay, no way. Catherine, I've been working on this and my thoughts are coming naturally now. The lesson is the reminder I needed that this is growth for me. Yeah, it is not change. People that are not really on your level are going to say, oh, you've changed. And you're going to be like, no, my friend, I've grown. And those are two very different words with two very different energies attached to them. So allow yourself to be in the growth energy and blinders on, earmuffs on to the people saying that you've changed. Recognizing that you're growing in your self-worth and your value and your security, and also holding compassion. It's not to say we're being rude to these people. It's to say we're holding compassion because we recognize that we have grown. We can be proud of that, but also hold space for those that are working on it, right? Let it go. Why would we not want to have a good day? Oh my gosh, Erin, did you already go and do the lesson in the cosmic collective? Because that's kind of exactly what desire to, fear of, desire to, fear of. Yeah, the river reference is very easy, right? Because we all know what a river does. It flows naturally. It carves and curves and winds and twists over the hill, down in the valley, around the boulder, trickling over the little rocks and pebbles. It's like, so some of the other examples he gave were like, it's like a dancer, like a ballerina. The music starts to go and the ballerina just starts to flow. The ballerina is not like, oh, next step is this and I don't know any dance terms, but then the next step is this and the next step is this. They don't think, they just go. The bird soars in the sky, and when the wind shifts, the bird uses it versus flying against it. They use the wind as assistance. When I channel my energy and I channel the thoughts, I open myself up to the ideas. I'm learning my best. And sometimes I still say, I really don't want to say that. And they say it. And I say it, right? I open myself up. The writer, when they're in their creative flow, I think of you, Erin, sits down and writes. And when the flow ends, they get up and they take a walk or they listen to some music. But they don't think what's the next word to write, because it just starts to flow out of the fingers onto the keyboard or out of the voice onto the talk with text, which is a really brilliant tool in Microsoft Word. You can just talk to your computer and it will type for you. All right. Have a great day, Erin. That's okay. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Okay, so I'm sending you all the best energy, and you can catch the wave on YouTube now. You can. It's at I am Lindsay with love, or you can just search me, Lindsay with love. I'm there. So you can catch the wave any day. You guys can all catch the wave now. I love it. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Erin, for the nudge. Have a great day. Yeah, lots of love and hugs to you. See, exactly. Confirmation, Erin, confirmation. Amazing, Tachi. Okay, Maggie, I will double check. Actually, I'll double check that you're on the emails. If you recently joined, so, and I've triple checked that everybody is on the emails, but I will look again for you and double make sure. And if there's any issues, I will personally send you an email with the information from me. Actually, I'll just do that anyway, so you feel confident and ready. Okay, sound good? All right. So Angel D asks, suggestions for dealing with physical pain, toothache, or migraine while wanting to flow naturally. Well, if you have the option, then I would say physical pain says you need rest. Thank you for the lightning bolt, Bex. That's what I would suggest to me. When the symptoms start to occur in the body, it's saying I need rest. I need some alignment. Thinking about from the chakra system, the third eye rules your spiritual essence, but also rules the face, ears, nose, throat, not throat, ears, eyes, nose. So I would say either you're overactive if you've been working a lot in your spirituality, you're overactive in the third eye. You need to ground down into your energy, spending time in nature, listening to some 432 hertz frequency, breathing into the root chakra, cementing your energy, pulling the energy down, down, down into the root and really letting it sit there. So yeah, that should help. Good morning, Gina. Welcome to the chat. Good morning, Carol. Welcome to the chat. April, that's okay. For those of you that just joined, I know we're actually closing up and I have so much to talk about still. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But I am now live on YouTube as well. It's going to be annoying because I'm not looking at the YouTube camera at all. I have to get a better setup. But for day one, I'm very proud and it feels good. So you can actually catch this again on replay on YouTube. I am Lindsay with Love is my handle. I am Lindsay with Love. Because somebody took Lindsay with Love, so there's that. I should try to find the person and see if I can switch with them. Catherine says, I have chronic pain. Just accept it. Rest when you need it, despite what your brain says. Yeah. Ayana, good morning. How to get over someone who is not ready for commitment. Bonnie, go live your best life and fill your cup up. Do some self-love stuff. No wonder my sinuses are messed up. I'm seeing an ENT. Yeah, if you are feeling, especially Tachi, if you're working a lot in your spirituality and you're not grounding, it's very important to ground. I won't ever stop saying it. As soon as you awaken, work on your root chakra, because if you awaken, you're going, I know this by experience, you guys. I'm only sharing it with you because I experienced it myself. I woke up and for 2 years, I knew a lot, but I had no idea what to do with what I knew. I couldn't manifest. I was stuck. I was literally spinning like a hamster on a wheel. It was because I was playing in my third eye and I was not grounding and really balancing my entire chakra system. So if that is you and that resonates for you, I created an entire course because I needed structure for myself. And it helped me so much to balance and really stand in my power that I created a course and you can have access to it. It's in my bio. It's called the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. Because what you actually do when you align your energy is you unleash your manifesting power. You really activate your power. But until then, it's going to feel a little bit like some days I can manifest and some days I can't. Why is that? So I recommend getting into that course. If you use the code POWER, POWER, at checkout, you receive 15% off. Do it if it resonates for you. If it doesn't, just ignore me. Just ignore me. Thank you for the heart me, Angel. Our Manny Jen. So helpful. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm spamming. Say you're not spamming. Don't apologize, Mallory. I love the comments. All right. So really quickly, you guys, what can I wanted to kind of, okay, we talked about the bird flying. We talked about the writer writing. We talked about the channeler channeling, the chef creating dishes. The chef isn't like, I must make this tomato work in this dish. The chef is like, the texture and the flavor of this ingredient is going to combine so nicely with the rest of them, and I'm going to create something beautiful, a work of art, right? So rather than pushing against the energy of the day, try your best to flow if you can, right? Now, I understand if you have physical illness or stuff like that, but mentally you could still do your best to ignore, release. I release this from my being. You could just spend the day showering yourself with white light energy, viewing yourself as whole, right? So there's many different ways to go about it. All right, you guys, let's get on the energetic wave. We'll finish this conversation tomorrow because it's already 9:54. It's already 9:54 and I'm really doing my best to create my own boundary and stick with it. All right. So I appreciate all the likes, you guys, all of the comments. The interaction today was amazing. All of the new people in the chat, thank you for joining. For those of you that are a little bit new, thank you for coming back. And for my OGs, as always, thank you for being here. Let's get on the wave right now. If you're new and you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say we're getting on the energetic wave, it is a series of affirmations with a big smile in the middle, which sounds very ridiculous, I know, but we're going to do it anyway. And if you'd like, you can think about what you're desiring at the beginning. When we smile, we have shifted into a new frequency where it exists in our reality, and then we will confirm that as such. You guys ready? Let's do the dang thing. All right. And by the way, if you're new here, make sure to follow me because I broadcast Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also broadcast Monday through Thursday. Whole different vibe. We're winding down the day. We're hanging out at 5 p.m. Both are great sessions. And when you follow me, you will make sure to be notified that the Manifesting Club has reopened. I will talk about new things like the Cosmic Collective. So I just recommend getting in. Get in while the getting is good. Thank you, Kaylee, for the follow. Let's do the dang thing, you guys. Closing your eyes. Breathing in. Letting it go, sighing it out of the mouth, pushing it out of the mouth, breathing in, letting it go, Cool. That was a lot of energy today, a lot of great conversation we have going this morning. So one more deep breath in and letting it go on your own. Now, maybe you want to take 1 second or two. Don't overthink it about a manifestation that you're creating. And repeat after me out loud if you can. That's very powerful. And if you can't, you're in a place where you feel nervous to say it out loud or maybe embarrassed, which I would recommend just do it anyway. Say it out loud after me. I am strong. I can do this. Show me your teethers. Give me a big smile. Real life smile, you guys. The manifestation's coming true. I'd be happy if I were you. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. I am strong. I can do this. Show me your teethers with a big smile. I say teethers because it's a joke about my little dog. You're excited and happy. Your manifestation is here in your reality. It is on its way to you. Even if you cannot physically see it with your eyes, do not fool yourself. Do not let your ego fool yourself. It is on its way to you. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. Breathing in on the inhale, pulling the energy up from the root to the crown chakra, building that manifestation at the crown, really seeing it in your eye, in your mind's eye, feeling it in your heart. And on the exhale, breathing it down back to the root, cementing it into your reality, quite literally creating it in the crown and bringing it to reality in the root. One more time, breathing in, building it nice and strong. Make it as big as you can possibly big it, pushing your energy from the crown out to space, out, further, connecting with source energy, and then allowing source energy to connect with you and pulling it down on the exhale to the root, cementing it into your external environment, realizing that if you change your energy, you change your life. Dr. Joe Dispenza, if you change your energy, you change your life. You change your internal world, you see the changes on the external environment. One more time, I'm strong. Yes, I'm yelling at you. I can do this. Show me your teethers. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. You are on the wave, my friend. You are going to have the best day ever. And if you don't have the best day ever and you face the challenges, get back into the idea that you are the river flowing easily, effortlessly through your life, and get back on the wave. Catch the river stream, catch the river wave. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Monroe. Thank you for the follow, Curious Musings. You're welcome back. Have a great day, Mallory. Yes. Grace, patience, gentleness, calmness, ease of life. Have a great day, Vax. Mallory surfing. Gabby, have an awesome day. Once again, it was so nice to meet you. Thank you for the follow, Melissa. For those of you that are interested in joining a spiritual community where we help you through your healing, we celebrate your growth, and we spend time hanging out in a high vibe space, you may be interested in the Cosmic Collective. It's a monthly subscription where I post monthly spiritual lessons, monthly spiritual chats, monthly channel messages for the collective, and a community board 24/7 access where we talk about all things spiritual energy. If you are confused, if you are lonely, if you are tired, if you are all of the above on your journey, perhaps you need a tribe, right? All that information is in my bio. If you click the link in my bio, it'll be the first link once you're in. If you want to get onto my newsletter and also get a free Detox Masterclass, then you can join the Detox Your Energy Masterclass, also in my bio. And lastly, for those of you that want to manifest with our club and you did not get in for July, August doors will open August 1st. Let's open them August 1st. Mallory, you too, all of you guys. For anyone that's here and interacting, same, right back at you. The energy is just going to boomerang back to you from me. I'm grateful for every single one of you that listens, that joins, that interacts, that supports, motivates, inspires, because we all have light inside and we are all working every day on shining our brightest. And I trust that. Have a great day, Gina. Please check out the Cosmic Collective, you guys. And for those that want into the Manifesting Club, make sure to either follow me or get into the free Detox Your Energy Masterclass so that you're on my newsletter. You get not only a free masterclass on how to detox your energy, but you also get notified then when the Manifesting Club reopens. All right, love and light. It is exactly 10 o'clock. I did it. Have a great day, you guys. I'll see you all either tonight or tomorrow.